takes a part of me. Lost and never seen. Every time life's gotta always be messing with me.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
It's fielded at the 14. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go, Reed, go. 70 Lions.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Yes, ready.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to him. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay, break.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 8, 19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Japanese. 60 Vikings, Mustang 19, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, Johnson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Check smash.
Throwing now, Richardson. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped That's just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
19, 18. Johnny Lyon, cut 19, cut 19. Steady.
2nd down and 10, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Got it. Ready?
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Ready.
They have 2nd and pretty long here.
18, go, Reed, go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattlers, go.
Now Richardson to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
60 Eagles, 18 Pioneer.
Richardson on 3rd. This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver... It's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. That's taken on the 7. We found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready, ready.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ready, set.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Johnson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Rig.
At the
60
14-yard
Maverick.
line.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time left. That's caught. He found some space. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the set.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's get Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Finds a man right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On first down, here's Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is Johnson heading right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Come on. Set. Bronco leading.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19 tight.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it. Punt lost it. The ball is out. That goes out of bounds before the recovery is made. So, they get to keep it after a run back. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hauled in by Lane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That on gain 7. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
You're not. Cook Viking 18.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. The 50. 30. At the 20. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Next hook.
Daniels setting up the play action. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Now it's McLaurin on the target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hurt! 60 Eagles, 6, go!
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready? Go check! Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready?
2nd down run by Pacheco. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hold it ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. 76.
Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
80. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs, instead, they pick up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Come on. Hey.
It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed with the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ready.
Another run for Hunt. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
And drawn up here for Daniels. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
The kicker on for the point after.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Keeps away from one. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, it's Richardson. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a pickup of 6.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Johnson up the middle. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Right back to Pacheco. A lot of space ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, 19 targets, Franco 80.
They'll go back to Pacheco on 1st. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
18. Trap 50, trap 50. 60 60. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay,
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7-2.
Richardson now, taking a shot deep here. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Check smash, check smash. Steady.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
They'll run with Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
It's Johnson again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 average. 6, ready. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action, it's Richardson. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here we go, set.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Check, smash. Come on, set. Ready?
It's Pacheco again. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready?
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Tag. 19 target.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Get up.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
19-18.
Warren here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here he is to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Escapes the pocket. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, break.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
18, 5, ready.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they pull it off, a touchdown catch in the final moments, and now overtime or a win right here are on the table. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Here he is to throw. And down he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by
42. Steelers, 41.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders on the turf. The ball's out, he lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he's stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go. 70 Timber. Ready.
2nd down, give to Krosky-Merritt. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.
Poses.